The last thing we'll talk about is about what do we need to do to tell us certain things that can reduce sperm level in a man. Some things that
Oh,
can reduce it and some things they can do to bring it up. That's the last topic we talk about for today. And then we'll come back for women. All we did today is men. We'll come back for women.
okay.
Okay?
What a sperm level
Yeah.
increase? There are things that there are many conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said before, there are unseen part and the seen part. Now, but they all work together for sperm production.
Okay.
And it's not just the sperm is the vital part, the reproductive part in the semen. And in one ejaculate, you can get up to 5 million, 10 million or 20 million sperm cells. You
Wow.
can have even as much as 100 million in one ejaculate.
Wow.
But what you need to do the job is just one. It's just one sperm cell.
Mhm.
So what can reduce it? For instance, wearing boxers that are very tight.
So that is true. For real?
Yes, wearing boxers that generate, the temperature of the body and the temperature around where the sperm is produced is different. Is
Mm.
yes. So if you wear any inner wear or you put on any inner wear that increases the temperature further, it
Mm.
will make the sperm to be produced, but it will be weak or it may die off. And remember, for the sperm cells, the male and the females, especially, I mean, the X and the Y.
Okay.
The Y dies quickly,
Okay.
but the X stays longer.
Stays longer.
So,
Okay.
so the kind of food you are eating, the kind of exposure, radiation can reduce sperm cell disease, gonorrhea, sexually transmitted disease can affect the production. Even some
Mm.
level of scrotal infection can affect production of the semen. Even the higher centers, if there's some tumors or sickness in the brain that
Mhm.
can affect the hormones that send those signals for the scrotum to begin to the Sertoli cell, the Leydig cells, and all the cells, or the seminiferous tube, because that's actually where it is being produced. So those cells, there, anything that can hamper them, including a
Okay. So it
milieu
will affect the production.
that affect the production of semen,
Wow.
and that will lead to reduced sperm cell. Then there are things also that can increase
That can increase it. Yes.
sperm cell, and that is our own area. It's an
Mm.
area that we manage. We manage that through supplements. We manage
Okay.
them through supplements. I don't recommend using hormonal drugs because each of those hormonal drugs, including the one that is used for some special insemination, some of those
Mhm.
drugs, most of them cause cancer, and
Okay.
is part of the informed consent you get before you start IVF on any person, that this drug
Wow.
can cause cancer, ovarian cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer, and you sign that yes, you understand, so that after 10 years or 20 years you develop any one of them and you come back to them, they tell you that, but
You
you signed,
signed it.
but you
RG, this delicious and nutritious sports drink, contains 5 grams of L-arginine per serving. L-arginine is a semi-essential amino acid normally made by the body. L-arginine is also found in many foods that have protein. It is the precursor for the synthesis of proteins and other molecules, including nitric oxide. Adults can make this amino acid in their bodies, but RG also contains a selection of vitamins, such as vitamin C, which contributes to the reduction of tiredness and fatigue. This vitamin also contributes to maintain a normal function of the immune system during and after intense physical exercise. Vitamin B12, which contributes to a normal energy-yielding metabolism, and B6, which contributes to a normal protein and glycogen metabolism. Vitamin K, which contributes to the maintenance of normal bones, and vitamin D, which contributes to the maintenance of normal muscle function. Alongside these vitamins, RG also contains a blend of fruits. These include grapeseed extract, powders of blackcurrant juice, pomegranate, elderberry juice, raspberry juice, and blueberry juice.
signed for it. So that's why we advocate supplement use. Supplement
Because
use.
supplements don't have any of those side
It
effects,
doesn't
right?
have any side effect. You don't have a risk of getting cancer anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You are good. You are good. So, and then apart from that, you have good nutrition.
Good
Good
nutrition.
nutrition. I will recommend using drugs to boost sperm count.
Mm-hmm.
But if where there are diseases, you can treat them.
Okay.
Where there are diagnoses of diseases, you can treat, like diabetes can affect sperm production. You treat it. You can
Mm-hmm.
also use supplement to treat that. And
Okay.
then there are other healthy things you can take, not necessarily what fruits. There are some fruits.
Fruits. Okay.
Yeah, there are some fruits that will help to improve sperm production.
Production.
I don't know if I have overshot my time, but
No, it's okay. Keep going. Yeah.
sperm production is important for fertility. WHO has a criteria for making a diagnosis of impotence, erectile dysfunction, as well, low sperm production, even though they are not connected. But
Mm-hmm.
there is a level of infertility that is contributed by the male, which is about 45% in every infertile couple.
Oh,
Low,
really?
low sperm production is key.
Okay. So
So
most of the time, it's not even the woman's
no,
fault.
no, 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 no. Even
Mhm.
some women that cry and say they are saying that I'm always giving birth to female, 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 female,
It's
female.
not their fault too.
It's not their fault. The only
Mm.
thing is that what they received is
It's
what they
what they
get.
give. Mm-hmm.
So if you gave them X and they kept S for you. So you don't turn back and blame them and
And
say
blame them.
is
I
only
can't wait for the women own. I know that's where you're gonna give it to them because most times, especially our culture, whenever a couple don't have children, it's always this witch. Oh, this woman, she has aborted all the children in her stomach. She can't. But most of the time, it's not even the woman's fault. And
yeah,
then a woman has all girls. There, you be more here, wine. But you're the one that brought the one that gave birth to a girl. Her own is right there waiting for you. Whatever you give her is what
yeah.
she gives you back.
You are correct. I agree completely with you.
Mm.
Our culture, our tradition has sown that seed in people's life, and some people have been boxed to a corner, and that's why we're talking about this. We're
Yes,
talking about this. Sexual health is important.
it's
Sexual health.
important.
Let's talk about it. Let's ask questions.
Mm,
Let's be clear. Things that are not too clear,
mm.
and then you get honest answers and
Honest
find better
answers, because
better
that's the
solutions.
most important thing. Honest answers.
Yes, and
And
then
okay, you said some. I like what you said about some reasons. I wrote it down so I don't forget. You said some of the reasons why men can have very low sperm level can be tight boxers when they wear things that are so tight. It can be the food they are eating. It can be diseases. It can be infection. It can be so many things. But they can also increase the level by good food they eat and supplement. Can we focus a little bit on that supplement? What kind of supplement do you recommend? Because there are so many supplements out there. One of my uniques called me and said, "Oh, there's this supplement that can cleanse your liver." I say, "Hey, because don't include me. Don't put tell them you did not see me. Oh, you didn't see me." There are so many. So, in case my brothers, my sisters, today we talked about my unique brothers. So, if you're paying attention, maybe you have erectile dysfunction, you are maybe a 1 minute man, you don't stay long, and you even ejaculate before you start. Because there's some men like that.
yeah,
Once they will do the foreplay, do the everything, but once it's time for them to penetrate, they have already ejaculated. So
yeah,
those kind of men, if you're this kind of men, this video is for you. He's going to tell you some of the supplements you can use. It's healthy for you, affordable for you, no side effects. Dr. Nondu, talk about some of the supplements.
yes. There are supplements. I would want to be seen to project one
Over the
supplement,
other.
but there are supplements and there are supplements.
Mhm.
But what I recommend is what I've used.
Okay.
I've used with my clients. I've used
Mhm.
with my clients in the US and clients in Nigeria, in
Mhm.
Africa, and I've gotten results.
Okay.
So these supplements are very healthy. and they don't have any side effect.
Mhm.
And like we said, they're not drugs.
Mhm.
I don't recommend using drugs
Mhm.
except where there is a diagnosis of a disease
Of
condition.
disease, or yeah.
Then
Mhm.
you can use whatever is the drug to treat it. And but there's also supplements you can use with true and good nutrition. So there are supplements and there are supplements. I just want to leave it at that. If you want to know more, you can talk to Unique, and then
Mhm.
we can take it up.
Guys, I'm going to put his information in the description. If you need a one-on-one consultation with him, you can call him. But I know some of those supplements he's talking about. I've seen some people use them. Forever. Well, I don't know whether you guys have had Forever Living products. They are so good. If you are interested in that, talk to me. Tell me. Write me. I'll tell you. Those ones are safe and healthy for you with good nutrition. Don't be drinking all that supplement to say then you go over there and eat rubbish and put junk inside your body. It's not gonna work. So you drink good, you take your supplements, and then you stay healthy. Like he said, exercise. There are some good exercises he can tell you too. Things to do to keep yourself healthy, because sexual health is important. Most of the time, I was telling my clients, most of the time, 80% of marriages that break, that are separated, that are divorced, sexual health is the center of it all, but nobody calls it. Nobody wants to talk about it because we have been taught that you can't talk about sex, you can't talk about lovemaking, you can't talk about sexual health. Is like a taboo, the forbidden topic. So most women will die in silence. They won't say anything. They are not sexually satisfied. They don't like the way their husband make love to them. There are certain things they like, but they can't tell their husband, so they keep quiet. Then after some time, all of a sudden, she will not say, "Oh, I don't want to be married anymore because he cannot wash the kitchen." You have been married for 20 years. Is after 20 years you remember she can't wash the kitchen? The truth of the matter is my brother and sister are not getting it in, but they don't want to talk about it. So they find other ways. Oh, she's not a good mother. She has been a mother to those children for 15 years. All of a sudden now she's not a good mother because we are taught not to talk about sex. It's a taboo. Don't talk about it. That's why I decided to come and say this. And I hope this empowers everybody out there. Ask questions. Dr. Nonuju is available. If you want another topic, we are going to continue the woman. Maybe in 2 days, we're going to do the other one. I'll send out the notice so you guys can come and join us. But he is willing to come back anytime to talk about this.